All rise. Judge Vanderby Court now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1001, Cooper versus Johnson.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Cooper, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I brought this case to court because I'd like to put myself on child support. I'd like to see my kids more often.
So you're putting yourself on child support to see your kids more often?
Yes, Amanda Johnson, my ex, has made it difficult lately for me to see my kids. I thought that if I was on child support, it might be easier to have some kind of scheduled time that I can actually see my children.
Okay, when you say she's been making it difficult lately, what types of things has she been doing?
She's been rescheduling when I come to pick them up. She's said that she's too busy and that...
Brace yourselves. This courtroom battle is about to get intense. In the case of Cooper versus Johnson, the stakes couldn't be higher. As the judge takes the bench, all eyes lock onto the two opposing sides. Mr. Cooper isn't just seeking child support and visitation rights. He's fighting for his place in his children's lives. The tension in the room is undeniable, the weight of the moment pressing down on everyone. But will the judge see things his way? Or does Amanda have a side of the story that could turn the tables? One thing's for sure, this case is far from simple. Stay tuned as the drama unfolds.
That I can't hang out with them on the weekends. She's just generally made it tough for me to see my kids.
Okay. Why have you made it tough for him to see his kids?
Your Honor, my ex-boyfriend has a new girlfriend and I do not like her. I do not like her being around my children. I think she's a terrible influence on my kids. And I know that if I give them more time with him, it's going to be with him and her. And I do not approve of that whatsoever.
Okay, so you're mad because he doesn't want to be with you and moved on? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm mad because he has only been dating this woman for 3 months. Now suddenly they're engaged. I think she's a terrible person and I don't want my children to be around her. This is about the well-being of my children.
This is about the well-being of your children, but you don't like her. Do you even know her?
I have met her one time.
It's a yes or a no. Have you even met her before?
Technically, yes, I have met her before.
Okay, so you met her one time.
I know people who are friends with her. I've seen her.
You know,
on
I'm not
social
going to do this
media.
tap dancing back and forth with you.
Mr. Cooper takes the stand, his frustration evident as he lays out his case. He accuses his ex, Amanda Johnson, of making it nearly impossible for him to see their children, rescheduling visits, claiming they're too busy, and even denying him weekend time. To him, this isn't just about money. It's about securing a consistent court-backed visitation plan so he can be the father his kids deserve. But is Amanda's resistance justified, or is she deliberately making things difficult? The truth may not be so black and white. As she prepares to respond, the entire courtroom braces for a revelation that could change everything. Stay with us. This case is far from over.
You're going to answer my question when it's very direct. So you've met her one time.
Yes, ma'am.
And based on that one time of meeting her, you believe she's a bad influence on your children?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that today. He should not have to come to court to place himself on child support in order to see his kids, especially when it's for a reason that has nothing to do with them. He's in a new relationship. Obviously, you're mad, and you're just mad because he is in that new relationship, not with you. And because you're mad, you're trying to hold it against him with his kids.
Oh, no, that has nothing to do with it.
That's not how it works. Well, that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, that's what it sounds like, right?
That's what it sounds like, Your Honor. Yep.
I don't want to be with him at all.
No, you don't want him back. You just don't want him to be with anyone else.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's what it is. I mean, that's what it sounds like. And you can roll your eyes and everything. You know, that doesn't bother me one bit because I can do it too. So, we're going to go ahead and start child support today. You are going to allow him to see the children. It's not a...
Amanda Johnson doesn't hold back. She's adamant. She doesn't trust Mr. Cooper's new girlfriend and refuses to let their children be around her. In Amanda's mind, this woman is a bad influence and she won't take any chances. But the judge isn't swayed. With a sharp, no-nonsense tone, the judge reminds Amanda that all co-parenting isn't about personal grudges. It's about what's best for the kids. Then, a critical detail emerges. Amanda has only met the girlfriend once. Just like that, her argument starts to unravel. The judge presses harder, questioning whether Amanda's objections are really about protecting the children or just lingering bitterness over Mr. Cooper moving on. The pressure is on, and Amanda suddenly finds herself on the defensive. The courtroom is silent, but the tension is louder than ever. Where will this go next? Stay tuned.
What if I don't like her? She's a bad influence. It has nothing to do with that. You're going to allow him to see his children. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. And you understand that you're going to be paying child support, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, how much money do you make a year?
$48,000.
$48,000. And how old are the children?
12 and 14.
12 and 14. And who covers health insurance for the children?
We have Medicaid, Your Honor.
Okay. So just so you all are aware, Medicaid is not health insurance. It's a benefit provided through the state, to assist with the children going to the doctor and the hospital if needed or anything like that. So that, because it is from a state agency, you are going to have to pay it back to them, okay?
Okay.
And it's going to be included in your monthly obligation for child support. You understand?
The judge doesn't hesitate, cutting straight to the point with a firm and decisive ruling. Mr. Cooper is granted visitation rights, and child support is set at $1,122.50 per month, including Medicaid payback. She carefully breaks down the numbers, making sure both parents understand exactly how the amount was calculated, especially the Medicaid reimbursement. But this case is about more than just finances. With a sharp reminder, the judge makes it clear: parenting decisions should never be driven by personal grudges. The children's well-being comes first, no exceptions. Before wrapping up, she offers a practical solution. If Mr. Cooper enrolls the kids in private health insurance, he could reduce his child support obligation. It's a ruling that balances fairness, legal responsibility, and the best interest of the children, leaving no room for debate. The verdict is in, and the message is loud and clear. Put the kids first, always.
Okay.
Okay. So I have your gross at $4,000 a month, which brings your net to $3,050.01. So your child support obligation is $762.50. In addition to the Medicaid. So what happens is I have to take 9% of your gross, and that's the amount that you would pay back for Medicaid. That's what the law says has to be done. So 9% of $4,000 gives me $360. So when you add the two together, comes out to $1,122.50 a month. Now, if you were to enroll the children into private health insurance, which I'm sure you can find something a lot cheaper than $360, your child support amount would go down.
Okay.
Okay, so you have the option to do that. If you have private insurance through your employer, or if you want to enroll the children under something outside of your employer, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, all right. Do you all have any other questions for me?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As the case wraps up, the judge delivers a final, powerful reminder. Child support and visitation aren't about winning or losing. They're about what's best for the children. She urges both parents to set aside personal conflicts and commit to healthy co-parenting for the sake of their kids. The post-case analysis drives the point home. In Texas, you don't need to file for child support to have visitation rights, but doing so can help formalize them. It's an important lesson for anyone navigating family law, reinforcing the value of legal clarity in co-parenting arrangements. Before the video ends, viewers are invited to share their thoughts and subscribe for more insights. And with the final bang of the gavel, the case is officially closed. But beyond the ruling, this case serves as a lasting reminder. Courtrooms don't just settle disputes, they help shape the future of families.